You're watching Business Access TV.
Business Access.
Business Access.
Business Access.
Business Access.
You are watching Business Access TV.
Business Access TV.
Serious about business.
Serious about business.
The fourth staging of the Rainforest Seafood Festival happening in Montego Bay is fast approaching. And we are here today at Barbican Beach to cover the press launch. I'm Leroy Hall. You're watching Business Access TV.
So each year, our goal, our challenge has just to get bigger and better. And the event has become our pride and joy and our company's signature event. Another fun fact about that first festival is on the other side of me was Mr. Brian Jardine, my CEO. At the time I was just working at Rainforest part-time, and at that same festival stage, he looked over at me and said, "You're joining us full-time." So I got a job at the first seafood festival as well. We took a break last year because Rainforest was in growth mode and we had a million other projects going on that needed our focus. But the time off was really good because it gave us time to really clarify our vision for the event. And that was to create an internationally recognized food and music festival that also gave back to community and specifically to Montego Bay and the Corner Regional Hospital. So, let me tell you more about what we have planned for this year. Gates will open at 11 a.m. and we have endless activity, I mean endless activity, till 11 p.m. at night. 12 hours of fun. The daytime will be focused on children. So we'll have performances by Sesame Street, we'll have the National Bakery Kiddies Village, we'll have the Choco Adventure Zone, which will have horseback riding and zip lining and dune buggies. We'll have a petting zoo. The Alligator Head Marine Park will have an interactive display to teach kids about coral reefs and the importance of the parrotfish. We'll have live cooking with National Bakery and Aaliyah Atkinson, or brand ambassador. She's brand ambassador for both National and Rainforest Seafoods. At 6 p.m. we kick off our comedy show with IT and Fancy Cat. And then we go straight into a stage show featuring Jamil, Tifa, courtesy of Bigger, Ding Dong, Romaine Virgo, Kevin Downswell, who is here tonight, Cocoa and Bounty Killer. And then to close it all, the kicker, the final thing will be a fantastic fireworks display. So the event promises to be a spectacular one, and we invite all of you to be there. Before I close and move on, I just want to say a special thank you to our sponsors. This would not be possible without these amazing sponsors. Our platinum sponsors this year are National Bakery, Coca-Cola, Water, Bigger, Cran Water. We also have sponsorship by Lasco Food Drink, Lasco Money Store, Main Event, Jamaica Observer, IRI FM, Choco, Select Brands, CB Foods, JPS, Bad Dog, Ward's Power Tools, ATL Automotive, ATL Appliance Traders, Iberostar, Secrets, Pure National Ice, Domino's Pizza, Walker's Wood, St. James Parish Council, UDC, Fontana, and King Alarm.
I'm really excited again this year to join, and I know our team is very excited to join with Rainforest in this really great event. Musinko, as everybody knows, is a company that really honors our community in many different ways. And earlier today we had another press conference where I spoke about honoring the environment. And so tonight we're here to honor the community of health and healthcare in Jamaica through a fundraising, a really massive fundraising event, the Rainforest Seafoods. Through our brands Coca-Cola and Bigger Water and Cran Water, we are really excited to partner with Rainforest and the rest of the sponsors here for what is truly an honorable event that will hopefully raise tens of millions of dollars towards improving the quality of healthcare at the Cornwall Regional Hospital. I want to thank Rainforest for allowing us to participate. And to the other sponsors, I want to say thank you for participating, because it's really a great event. As we kick off the Lenten period on Wednesday, March the 1st, I wish everybody who is at the event to enjoy it, come and enjoy the festivities and the music. And Mr. Kevin Downs will, I'm sure, put on a very special celebration. We all look forward to it, Kevin. Thanks again for coming. Thanks again for allowing us to participate. And we look forward to many more years of honoring our community through this event.
Since the inception, the festival has raised $25 million. How much are you looking to raise, at this fourth staging?
Yep, 25 in the first 3 years. Last year we raised 8.5 in 2015. We're trying for 10 this year, at least 10. All of the proceeds go towards Corner Regional, and it's very entirely likely. If the weather is good and we get a good early start, we expect at least $10 million earned this year.
Anything which patrons should expect different that will be happening at the event?
You know what? It's a wonderful family day. Always has been from the beginning. And you get the Sesame Street troupe there. We get fireworks at night. We have Chucka Caribbean does their zip line and their dune buggies and expose a lot of the Montegonians and people from other parishes to what the tourist activities are, things that the typical tourists will go on, etc. It's a really nice blend of exposure and events, things for the kids and the parents to do on a public holiday that falls in the middle of the week, and it marks the beginning of Lent. So, seafood is what we do. So it's all about enjoying a lovely day out with the family. Go to church, come on out and join us. We're there for 12 hours. And also to enjoy the beginnings of eating fish and the Friday rituals for Lent as well.
Being here, being a part of Rainforest Seafood Fest. One more year. Interestingly, Roger said to me, I've been absent for 2 years. And interesting, I wasn't really counting, but I'm really humbled to be a part of it again. I was telling Bethany that my team and I, we've had a personal encounter with Corner Regional. A few years ago, when we didn't have the privilege of going to Mobile and having a bus or having accommodation to sleep over, we had to drive to Mobile, do the show, and drive back. And we had to carpool years ago. But on one of those shows, I think it was a watch night, a New Year's night event, we were driving back, and we had about four cars, part of the team, and one decided to drive ahead of me. And we were driving, and when we look, we see a massive accident, and we see a lot of people, and we're like, wow, what happened? When I made it up, I said, Lord, whoever this is, let it not be serious. Long story short, only to discover that it was a member of my team. And it was just seriously, it was bad. It was like blood everywhere and so on. And threw one of them in my back of my seat, and I was telling Bethany, while one hand on the steering, one hand on her, praying in the name of Jesus, come on, and you shall not die. But we got there, amazingly, the ambulance got there like in just a few minutes. And when we got there, we were treated so well. And I was just saying to myself, with what they had, they performed so excellently. Can you imagine if we bless them and give, if what they have is increased and is blessed on another level, the level of help they'll be able to contribute, to offer. So, big up to Rainforest.
What caused you to, align yourself with Rainforest Seafood in this venture, to support Cornwall Regional Hospital?
For about a couple of years now, my focus has shifted somewhat to be off this celebrity type of thing to be more. We have a nation that needs transformation and needs impacting. And so my ministry has taken on the form of transforming lives, touching lives, not just spiritually, but holistically. So we also have a foundation, my ministry. And being a part of this just flows right into what we are now focusing on, big time. So I'm excited. It's exciting to see people's lives change right in front of your eyes, and to be able to look and say, wow, I might have a little bit to contribute to that person's life going in the right direction or so forth. So being a part of this massive move to give and to donate to Cornwall Regional, and then you heard my story that we had a personal encounter with them. My team, part of my team, we had an accident coming home one night, and it was bad. I mean, blood everywhere. Sorry about that, but it was bad. When we got there, urgent response. They were like that, clockwork. And then a couple of us were brought, not just taken care of, but were brought into special rooms, sitting down before a doctor asks, and the doctor would say, are you okay? How is your mind? How much is this? Stuff like that. Just to make sure that before you come out of this hospital, you are fully well. So I'm excited about that. It's just an extension of what we do as a ministry.
I have a message from the Minister of Health, the Honorable Chris Tufton. He wanted to send a message for this event, so I'll read it for you. I want to commend and personally thank Rainforest Seafoods for their commitment to the improvement of healthcare in Jamaica. It is phenomenal that a company can see the need for improvement and put the action behind it to ensure that the needs are met. Rainforest Seafoods Festival is an amazing event, and I'm encouraging all Jamaicans to go out on Ash Wednesday and enjoy this family event where 100% of the proceeds goes towards the Cornwall Regional Hospital. I'm encouraging other companies to use Rainforest as an example and use positive events to contribute to the building of our nation. Thank you so much, Minister Tufton. I'm sure he'll be at the actual festival, but he couldn't be here today.
So it's my pleasure tonight to welcome everybody, our wonderful sponsors, our vendors. We have a few of our key vendors here tonight. I know Blackie is either here or on his way, Little Ochi. Roger from Gloria's, they'll all be there with us on Ash Wednesday. Sharkies, the iconic Scotchies, and just a wonderful group, 20-odd vendors, many of them Moby-based, many of them all-island, and household names will be with us as well. Our team who are here tonight, the press is with us as well. Thank you for your showing here tonight. So our concept with this festival, which began in 2013, was all about eat good, do good. And we felt that we could make a difference. We are part of I'm on the board of We Care for Cornwall Regional, which is a group of Montego Bay business people. My brother Adam is the chairman, and there's a bunch of friends and business associates who all lend their time to try to make a difference for Cornwall Regional. It is the only major health facility in the west of the island. If a tourist bus, God forbid, rolled over one day, if there was an outbreak in the hotels or locally in the communities, Cornwall is what we have, and it's with all of the resource limitations around in Jamaica, as we know, it's going to take a little bit more to make sure that we care for it as well as we can. And over the first three festivals, we've raised about $25 million for the We Care Foundation, which is then used to buy critical equipment, prenatal care, equipment, the emergency services. The list goes on. And under Eleanor Miller, who sort of administrates our fund, we've been able to do a lot of good with that money. So this year, with our amazing lineup, wonderful vendors, terrific sponsors in the house, we're hoping to raise another $10 million for this very good cause. And that'll get us up to the 35 million mark, and we're looking at making this a biannual event. Eat good, do well for our community. And hopefully we can take this, depending on how the economic times are and how much people can afford. Maybe we can roll it back into an annual event. But for now, it's a biannual. We last did it in 2015, 2017, and we'll take it from there. I want to say a special thank you to Kevin Downswell for his lovely words. And it's a pleasure. He's been on our stage before, and it's a big pleasure to have him back again with us this year. He brings so much goodness and heart, and he represents a lot of what we feel that this festival is about. And for all of the other acts who will be joining us, and the wonderful vendors, the media, the press, and our great sponsors, once again, thank you for coming out here tonight.